Hello, once again, this is Antonio, and I'm coming at you with another exciting video. Now, imagine that you're sitting in your vehicle, just minding your own business, and then you become surrounded by the police. They're looking for a person. They don't directly tell you who they're looking for because they assume that it's you. But you turn around and you tell them, no, you're looking for the wrong person. My name is Patrick, but you're looking for Michael Clay. Now, does Patrick know Michael Clay? That's irrelevant if he knows him or not. If I say that's not me, then it's not me. I don't have to be a informant for anyone. Well, that's what happened in this case. So, nevertheless, let's go ahead and dive into this video.
How you doing, sir? How you doing? What's your name, man? What's your name? I'm gonna ask you one more time. Okay. We probably need to talk to you. So what's your name? Okay. Stand up. Stand up. Turn around, put your hands in the car.
What happened?
Turn around, put your hands in the car.
What I do? Man, what I do? Y'all ain't tell me what I do, man.
Dude, you got a warrant, dude. You got a warrant.
I just came back from my probation officer.
Get your hand off the wheel. This is gonna get bad for you.
No, man. Hey, Jack, call my people, Jack. No, man.
You got a taser?
No.
All right, tase him.
Back up.
Tase him.
Man, go ahead.
Tase him.
Come out.
Tase him. Get your hands out now. You got 3 seconds.
Hold on, man.
3 seconds.
Do not reach. Get up. Put your hands on the car. I'm getting up, man. Guess what?
Get your
Show me the
3.
Show me the
So, in February 2016, 3 cops surround Patrick Mumford as they surrounded him and said, you may have a warrant. They never detained him, confirming that this was actually the person they was looking for. So they asked him who they was looking for, and he said, my name is Patrick. The person that they're looking for is Michael Clay. So this is already a botch raid in the first place. But let's carry on.
2. All right, tase him. Get off. Get off.
Move. You coming out or not?
Dude, stand back. Stand back. Get out of the car now. We're not telling you again.
You better get out of the car. Y'all ain't letting me know what's going on. Get out of the car.
You have a warrant. Get out of the car. Tase him. Tase him.
Get out of the car. Get out of the car. Man, y'all better leave me alone. Get out of the car. Man, y'all better leave me alone, cousin. Move, Fox, move! Really? Handcuff him now! Handcuff him! You're gonna get it again! Man, I'm cuffed, cousin. I'm cuffed. Hey, Jack, Hey, Jack. Call my people, man. Call my people, Jack. Call my people, Jack. Hey, Jack. Quit reaching. Take my wallet, Jack. Take my wallet, Jack. Give it to you.
You'll go with him.
Well, now why this lady ain't told me I had a warrant? I just seen this motherfucking lady.
5 Charlie 3 to 5 Charlie 1.
Go ahead.
We're gonna need you on Martha Street. 5 Charlie 3. Go ahead and start EMS for a taser deployment, please.
Man, this shit all on my back.
I'm gonna get it.
Cold for right now.
Don't pull it off. You're gonna cut yourself.
He been searched good?
Nope. He keeps reaching for his back. 1203. On scene at Vincent Greenfield, 7699.
Stop.
Quit resisting.
Got him. I got him, guys. Just get search whatever he's going for. Okay?
Keep my wallet, man.
Well, okay.
Keep my wallet, man. Keep my wallet, man.
Now, as you heard, he say, I just saw this lady. He was referring to his probationer officer. So what he's saying is, I just saw this lady. Why she didn't tell me I had a warrant? His probationer officer didn't tell him that he had a warrant because they have the wrong man.
Now, Michael, is that all really necessary, sir?
Yeah,
Cash and change.
Hey, give him my money.
Check his pockets, check
Give him
his
my money,
pants, everything.
Give him my money, please. I ain't got nothing. Take all that to do that. I ain't got shit.
All right, just watch out, man. Just chill out for a minute, okay? I promise you everything's going to go smoothly if you just...
Now, I won't keep stopping this, but you clearly heard them call him Michael. But when they asked what his name was, he said his name was Patrick. And I don't even think in his heightened situation that he didn't correct them and say, hey man, my name Patrick. Well, let's carry on.
Calm down. All right, bring him over to the car so I can get the prongs off.
Yeah, hold on,
151, you 10-4.
Hold on now. 346, 36, 36, 42. 346, 36, 42. I got all
All right,
that.
come on.
346. Call him now.
Come over
Call
the
him
car.
now, man. Call him now.
151, stop check.
You're going to get tased again in a second.
Y'all let me walk. I'm gonna walk.
You're going to get tased again.
You stood on my car.
Just stop, man. Stop.
Fuck your car. Relax. Man, fuck your car.
Okay,
You're fine. Relax, dude. Man, give him my wallet. It ain't worth that. Give him my wallet, man.
We will when we're finished.
When y'all finished, y'all is finished. Just go and put me in the fucking car.
I haven't double locked. He has
the wrong place with it at my mama's house.
he has a warrant, ma'am.
He just pulled up out of
Okay,
nowhere.
just calm down. You're not making
All right,
it no
they're double
better.
locked. Can you give me a pair of gloves, Wilson, so I can get these prongs out?
Here,
I got you.
Fuck.
Is that car back up?
Which one, ma'am? Give us just a minute, we will, okay? We gotta get these, man, we gotta get these taser probes out of him first, and then we'll...
Really, y'all?
He didn't want to get out of the car, ma'am.
And he was fighting, so...
That's hat, Mom.
You got his ID?
Yeah. Hey, get my keys. Get my keys out the
Can't,
car.
right?
Out my car.
ID's right?
Level 4319.
I just seen this
I'll
fucking
be
lady.
off duty at Schumann Elementary
Not to
from
tell me
now
that. I got a
to
warrant. I just
2100
seen her.
hours.
I just seen this lady.
Copy.
Call these people,
Okay,
Aiken.
dude. Here's the deal, dude.
How long I had a warrant?
I don't know if you got a warrant, because you're not who I'm looking for, but here's the deal. When I ask you for ID because you look a lot like the person we're looking for...
Man, y'all is ow!
All right, well, that one's stuck.
Okay, when we ask you for ID because you look a lot like the person we're looking for that's living at this address,
Oh, Lord.
you give us ID. And when you start this whole fighting nonsense, dude, you caught yourself a charge you didn't need to catch, man. All you had to do is give me this.
But the way you came up, asked me out of nowhere.
Because you look exactly like...
Look like the guy.
What's the guy name?
Georgia is not a stop and identify state. And a person that you're looking for doesn't have to aid you with your investigation. When you came up to him, clearly he said that his name was Patrick. You're looking for Michael Clay, not Patrick Mumford.
You know him? Who stays here? Let me ask you that.
He
Is
don't
there
stay
someone?
here.
Is there someone here that stays here that looks like you? Who do you think? Right, go through your brain right now and think who I might be looking for that looks a little bit like you.
Shit.
What,
151 to 43 Charlie 1, you can disregard.
real talk, Patrick. Think about it.
Hey, Jack. Yeah. Guess what he's looking for? What? You already know.
Tell him. Who does he look a lot like?
I don't know.
He knows who it is.
Who is it?
Michael? Okay, I know that now. But when I walk up there and ask him,
my name's Patrick. No, I said Patrick. Y'all didn't have no right.
we actually do have a right, sir.
To the hall and ask if Michael's here.
Okay.
Yes.
The picture we have,
they look exactly.
they look a good bit alike, man. To you, maybe not, man, but to the picture we have, I walk.
Michael's your son?
Does Michael stay here?
Oh, wow. I'm looking at that picture, I mean...
It's not far off. Okay, are we wrong?
You're not
And he
wrong,
doesn't want to give us his ID.
Why you just didn't cooperate? Shut up! Just shut up! Just shut up! I'm pissed.
You said my name's Patrick?
That's my name. Michael. Pat, whatever. The both of y'all got my blood pressure up to here. What has my son done now?
Your son has a warrant.
For what?
It's
here?
No, it's out of somewhere else. It's in Georgia, but they want him picked up. They sent us here.
But because Pat didn't want to cooperate and they thought it was Michael, they thought it was Michael.
His name was Patrick. Y'all yanked him out of the car.
Right, okay, that's his
Okay.
parent.
Yeah.
Pat,
That's
all
fine.
you had to do is say my name's Patrick Mumford.
He had his ID on him. I asked him for his ID 3 times, man.
I don't like people like her because Georgia's not a stop and identify state, and he did cooperate. They came up to him, and he said that his name was Patrick. And the person that, even if you have a warrant, do not have to aid the cops with their investigation.
Ma'am, that's all on video. It's all on video. I said, ma'am, dude, let me get your ID. And he started climbing with the car and pulling away from us.
Why would you try to run from the police? He didn't do anything. They thought he was Michael because he pulled up here in the yard like he lived here. So they thought he was Michael.
And when we asked him for his ID, he wanted to be not very cooperative.
That's not exactly right.
Okay,
My man,
You know what?
it's all on video,
We
okay?
got it all on video, so we're just gonna go from that, okay? So
Look,
we got
you're cool with us?
our cameras, and we got
I'm cool with you right now, okay? Unfortunately, man, picture you got looks a lot like you, and you're sitting in the house where he's supposed the last address we have for him, okay?
This thing still in my back?
We got EMS coming to get it out, okay? Ma'am, it's all videoed, okay? And we tried. We gave him 4 chances. Right now, we're just obstruction because he didn't want to comply with us, okay, when we asked him for everything.
If one of y'all live here, can you point out such and such person?
My man,
Just come right up. What's your name? Y'all gonna take him to jail?
well, he fought us, sir. That's the problem. Even though he's not who we were looking for, when he didn't want to identify himself, and then when I told him to step out and give me your ID, he wanted to step back in the car and start grabbing onto the car, everything else. It's all on video, okay? And I told him 4 times, stop or I'll tase you, stop or I'll tase you, stop or I'll tase you, and he did not want it. He tried to crawl into the back seat. I don't know if there's a gun in the back seat. I didn't know that at the time, sir. Correct. And know him. I mean, that's what we got going on, okay? So, it had nothing to do, I mean, and the thing is, he's not who, he just happens to look. Ma'am, you can show him the picture.
Oh, the picture's right there. I mean, when I looked at the picture, I mean, if you don't know who you're looking for, maybe, but I don't know. I'm not.
The skin color's different. I can see that your sense, but you can't tell with those pictures.
That's okay, Market Street.
I just want to get my mom out of my car before she has an accident.
He's backing up, man.
That's all.
You're from Market. Y'all need me around over there.
You grab my shirt. That's what it is. Hold it.
Yeah, it's, well. Yeah, go ahead, man.
Alright, I'm out on 302 Street with the 1095, and then I'll be en route.
Simple.
Fifty Charlie, what's your location? 302 Street.
Here's the deal.
He said Patrick, but when we asked for ID to confirm it,
That's when he started to get, yeah. And everything's on video, okay? It's not like we came up here just saying, hey, we're going to jack you up, okay? Okay, when I have someone in a car that looks like you have a warrant, I'm not going to play the hanky-panky game of teetering around. And when he's trying to get back into a car where I don't know if there's a weapon at, I'm going to act appropriately, sir. I'm sorry? Okay, and again, if I think he has a warrant and I know I've got to put him in custody, I'm not going to play around because there may or may not be a gun in that car or any other kind of weapon, okay? I don't know that, sir. I have to act for, when he's trying to get back into the car and hold himself in, I go on what I'm seeing at the time. What's that?
That more and more people will come and leave. If I even thought a little bit more, I would have went in my house and left y'all out here. Because that don't make no sense.
I didn't ask you to stay, sir. Okay? I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I never told you. At no point do we have any contact or any interaction with you. You weren't part of this. Okay, that's what I'm saying.
The point I'm making is the fear level that y'all showed people when you came up here instead of conversing with someone older and keeping your eyes
sir,
on the
he's an adult, and I don't need to converse with someone older. Okay, he's a grown man, and I had a conversation with him. I don't have to ask permission from 16 people for this.
Nat keeps biting the shit out of me.
I'd sit you in the car, but I don't want that thing hitting your back. You follow what I'm saying?
My car, no, not my car. Patrick, what are you on probation for? What are you on probation for?
Weed, scale,
for what?
Weed, scale, and
Is this your car right here? What's the deal with the tag?
That's 465, for the shot spotter call. 2139 Louisiana Avenue, 2139 Louisiana, 1 round. Any that could clear advise 1821.
Yeah, I've got video of the whole thing, dude.
The police is not your friend. I would have said I got the right to remain silent. I would not have answered why I'm on probation. It's none of your business. You got my ID, run it.
We told him 4 times, get out of rotation, get out of rotation. Because you see how close he looks to that kid? And he's sitting in the car, and my wife said, what's your name, man? Well, what do you need? I said, dude, where's your ID? Anyway, 4 different times, didn't want to cooperate. I told Lockett, I said, get the taser, pointed the taser at 4 times. Get out, get out, get out. We're going to say she kept getting back in the car trying to reach for something, so. I don't know. We haven't searched it. His wallet and gloves. The gloves where Lockett's trying to get the probes out. Yeah, we tased him. He didn't want to get out of the car. And he kept trying to reach behind the seat. This gentleman right here, he's got taser probes. Yeah. He's not the guy we're looking for. This is the address, and he's sitting in the car. And you can see the similarities in the pictures. As a matter of fact, look at him, and look at the picture. You see what I mean? As soon as I see him, I get out, and we're asking him, dude, what's your name? Which he's like, and he answers, he's like, my name's Patrick? Like it was a question. So I was like, dude, where's your ID? He said, man, I ain't getting your ID. He starts going back in the car. I'm like, no, we're not doing this. The detective in Florida is wanting us. It depends on what EMS says. Okay, well then we'll have Lockett take him. 5 Charlie 3 to 50.
West.
Go ahead and take yours to the jail. We're going to have to take this one to the hospital. 54 will transport him.
Still.
Hey guys, y'all squeeze in so these guys can, please.
43-1 traffic.
Thank you.
43-1.
West Crossroads and Indigo. They Dodge Challenger. Temporary tag. Yeah, after numbers.
Okay. And I know there was some $2 bills
No tag.
in the wallet.
Okay.
Come with me, Dad, real quick. And Mom, you too.
Now, he told a whole bunch of bold-faced lies, but let's get down to what this cost the city of Metro Savannah.
Transparency promised and transparency delivered. Today, at the request of Metro Police Chief Jack Lumpkin, the city has chosen to move beyond the case of a 24-year-old black man wrongly identified by police and tased. A settlement approved by City Council this afternoon gives Patrick Mumford so much more than some extra cash in his pocket and gives the rest of us here in Savannah a bit more confidence that maybe, just maybe, times really are changing.
The officers did not follow proper procedure, and the department has apologized to Mr. Mumford for the incident. Therefore, the city has agreed to pay Mr. Mumford $100,000 in full payment for all claims against the city and the officers.
Those claims that back in February, 3 white officers took their search for a warrant suspect to the wrong young man. While the officers repeatedly asked Mumford to get out of his car and cooperate, they never asked for ID, never told Mumford who their warrant was for, just assumed he was their man. I spoke with Mumford shortly before showing this body cam video to Metro Police. What he told me then is what every Metro cop is hearing from the chief today. What could they have done differently, you think, that would have eliminated the need for any of this scuffle?
Well, Diddy came up and just said, "Excuse me, sir, you fit the description of a suspect. We have a warrant for a person we're looking for. May I see you ID?" If Diddy said that, none of this would have never happened.
Today's council vote on the Mumford settlement was unanimous. There is unquestionable support for police among these council members. There also appears to be a willingness to call them out, at least when the evidence of wrongdoing is right there in living color.
They're human just like everybody else. And I think that when we do right, we have to congratulate them, but when we don't do things right, we need to own up to this.
The man representing Mumford, impressed, even relieved at what he witnessed in this case.
Instead of people retreating to their individual corners and saying only that Patrick's life mattered or only that the law enforcement officers' lives mattered, people were willing to come together, meet, talk, acknowledge where we were, talk about where we want to be as a community, and look to move forward.
What's this say about the chief?
I give a ton of credit to Chief Lumpkin. His leadership was vital in moving everybody forward and bringing everyone together.
As for Mumford, the settlement represents an opportunity to continue on the right path he's been on for the last few years. His education, his work, his choices. This incident put the spotlight on police yesterday. It now follows him tomorrow. Mumford, by the way, was on first-time felony offender probation for a nonviolent drug charge when this incident happened back in February. His arrest for resisting jeopardized the success of that probation. Chief Lumpkin took care of that issue as well. Mumford's status now with law enforcement tonight is back where it was before any of this ever happened.
So, this is a perfect representation of keeping it real goes wrong. The police followed no procedures that they learned in the academy. They 6 months at the academy, I want to say. So, undoubtedly, you saw that it cost $100,000 for how they handled this case. And the arrogance of how they went about this case is just, it is what it is, right? But this is Antonio with Team Tiggio. Please like, comment, subscribe, as we'll be coming to you with more videos in the future. And once again, you can sponsor this video, your super chat, cash apps. The more you like this video, you get the video in the YouTube atmosphere. It helps. Well, other people can view this video if you find something not entertaining, learning, educational about it. So we'll see you in the next